Old and Achy here with another Halo Infinite campaign mission walkthrough, and this is mission 9, the sequence, and I have it up as mission 9B because this is the second time that I've gone through this. It's done on Mythic LASO difficulty, which is legendary, all skulls on, no deaths, no saves, quits, and resumes, everything done in a single segment. And I had to go through the Mythic or the LASO campaign all the way through again. So I can get a clean run on Silent Auditorium, thanks to another glitch in the campaign that I didn't complete Silent Auditorium, but it threw me out to finish the fight without the achievement. So I'm going back through the campaign. And what I decided to do is go ahead and record stuff, and if I saw a difference between my original run and the reruns, or the redos if you will, I'd go ahead and do a walkthrough pointing those out. And this is the only mission so far that I've noticed a difference, and it'll come actually at the end of the mission. All right, so when we're starting here, as I blab on, we need to clear this area so that we can open or try to open the door to the spire. And what I'm doing here is hoping that I can save at least one grunt to get my shields back, because I took a little bit of damage. Uh-oh, what did I hear there? Did I hear elite? Oh no, that was the brute announcer, if you will. Okay. So there weren't any grunts left, but I didn't really need them to begin with. Now, when one note here is that I'm equipped with the duelist sword and the scorpion gun, and when I grapple, I will switch over to the sword, because if I accidentally pick up another weapon, if I had the scorpion gun equipped, I would lose it forever. Okay, notice where I position myself. These banshees will not fire as they make their initial pass, so it's very easy to hijack one. And if there's two of them flying back towards the spire, the second banshee will not fire, I guess because it's afraid to damage the spire. So that was pretty easy. Now, early on in Pelican Down and in an earlier version of this run, I went ahead and opened up a number of forward operating bases. I took some time, a couple hours tops, and also I did a Spartan core hunt so I could upgrade the chief. And I highly recommend that. It actually makes this mission a heck of a lot easier, as we shall see. All right, first up, if I can get myself up here. Oh, come on. I was cussing a little bit there. All right, first up is an elite and 2 or 3 grunts, and of course I didn't have my gun equipped. And I believe, okay, good. Nope. I guess I thought I had full shields. All right, we've got to be a little careful about banshees here too, because every once in a while one will come in and start firing, and usually it comes in behind you. Okay, that was a Spartan core that I just teabagged. Up next are 4 grunts. They are in different positions depending on the run. Oh, there goes one flying. Sometimes they're all 4 are easy to get. Sometimes they're not. I'm looking around for a banshee, by the way. That's what that was all about. Okay. Still looking around. I got caught by surprise in an earlier run. Okay, next up, first thing I want to do is take out that shade turret. And then, oh yeah, there were 4. There was one left over there. And by the way, with the scorpion gun, you cannot melee, you cannot throw grenades, your ability to, ooh, that is a brute sniper back there. So we're going to have a couple of shielded jackals in the area I just fired in, along with 2 brutes and several grunts, and then up there on that little platform there will be a couple of more grunts that will make an appearance, and they'll just pepper you with their stinking disruptors, which are a pain in the butt because those things can drop your shields in a hurry. Oh, here we go. There's one of them. Up on the platform itself is a brute chieftain. He's got a jetpack. Not sure which weapon he's got, but when I clear these grunts out, I will see if I can take him out. Boy, they're pesky this run. Alright, somebody just fired a rocket at me. One of the brutes. I think I got the sniper. Alright, let's see. Oh. Alright, there's a couple of shielded jackals there. I want to save at least one of them so I get my shields back. Or get them to full strength. Ooh, I sent somebody flying. Okay. I think I just took out the brute chieftain. He fell off the platform. Somebody again went flying. One of the problems with the campaign is occasionally if you launch somebody like that, it doesn't count as a kill, and you don't get the credit for clearing the area. And I'm not sure whether that happened this run or not. We'll see. But it is a glitch, because I mean the point is that clear the area so that you can advance to the door. And if there's nobody around, then effectively you've cleared the area. Okay, I'm going to come up here and get myself. Well, I'll be darned. I think I took those guys out. Now that's disappointing. I didn't want to do that. So maybe I need to save one of these guys up here. Yep, just launched somebody else. You can see him go flying off in the distance. I may have saved some. Yeah, I think it's this grunt right here that I'm going to go after. Get my shields. The other thing about, oops, look out. The other thing about the scorpion gun is that you're basically firing from the knees. So unless you're firing up, you've got to jump up in the air, which is a real pain in the butt. Where are you at there, little boy? There you are. Okay, gotcha. Alright, as soon as I took him out, I immediately went backwards just to make sure that there were no brutes up there with rocket launchers. Alright, so now it's just a matter of clearing. Oh, there was a brute. Okay. Just got to clear those last, and he went flying. Just got to clear those last couple, 3 out. This is not good. Alright, I've cleared everybody out, and I'm not going to be able to open the door. And that really irritates me. I consider that a major glitch in the campaign. And not only does this happen here or any of the spires, it happens anywhere where you've got to clear out enemies to be able to progress. Forward operating bases is another example. Also, some of the side missions, which is really irritating. Alright, notice what I'm doing here. I'm coming back down. Sometimes when you launch the elite that we first encountered in this area, he will not kick the bucket, but he will come back. So, oh, I think I just heard him. I think I just took him out. Yep, something went flying down there. I think I got him. I think that's him right there, just to my right. Yep, that's him. Alright, we are out of the area that's considered the spire. So now I got to go back, and as soon as I come back, oh shoot, that's what I mean about grappling with the scorpion gun. If that had been a weapon and I had the scorpion gun equipped, I would have lost the scorpion gun. Alright, coming back into the area. And I don't know if that did it or not.
That was easy.
Oh, I did it. Okay, so usually she'll let me know that everything's clear, but
What's inside?
okay, so that's what I had to do. You go back and try to find the guy that you launched and hopefully came back. And sometimes you go back in the area and it'll actually register as a kill. So it's a glitch. Okay, on to the next, and here is the benefit of opening up these forward operating bases. That was Kilo, so I'm going after the next tower that's not very far away from Kilo.
Master Chief.
This is what I call the fight from behind tower. Alright, got a warthog. Alright, I'm going to go over here and get a duelist sword, which I got in an earlier side mission. Nope, not that one. Here we go. Duelist sword. There we go. That's got a little bit more punch, a little bit quicker than the regular old sword. All right, just pumping the horn, get my people into the warthog.
I'm in.
And off we go. Just follow this route to the tower.
Jumping in.
Now I call this the behind the tower spire, or behind the spire, because that's where we're going to do our fighting, from behind.
Another beacon?
That gives us the best cover. So we're going to try to get my hog down there. And I've actually been blown out of the air with a wraith that sometimes makes an appearance right here before I can get to the back. Okay, so we're going to have a couple of grunts, a couple of shielded jackals, a couple of brute chieftains that are in essence snipers, and a couple of elites.
You're on our side.
That's a Spartan Corps that I just went by right there, by the way. Alright, I'm going to keep bouncing back and forth. The brute and... Ooh, that's rare to see a grunt come on that side, but the brute... one of the brute chieftains occasionally will come in that area. But I will keep bouncing backwards and forwards so they don't have a clear idea of where I'm at. And it's also confusing the heck out of my Marine buddies. They're getting to work out. Alright, let's see what we got here. And again, with bandana, got infinite grenades of all kinds. I hear the brute, but I don't know where he's at. There was one run where the brute was actually up above us. That's why I was looking up there. Alright, well, he's somewhere around the door. Oh, there he is. I think I just got him. Okay, I see one of the elites. Okay, I launched somebody. One of the elites you can take out with one shot. The other one takes two shots. And again, I'm bouncing back and forth from the left to the right and so on and so forth. Just present a moving target. Not sure where that second elite is.
Moving to objective.
By the way, I'm switching back and forth with my weapons there. When I grapple, I'm grappling with the sword equipped. I've got the... Oh, and there's a wraith back there. I've got my audio on the game itself down a bit, so you might not hear me making the switch. I did run into some problems in a later run, but I immediately ended the game hoping that I would get a checkpoint that was before when I lost the Scorpion gun. And that happened. It was, I think it might have been even in the Nexus. Oh, yeah, okay, this is the guy that takes 2. And he's running off to the left somewhere. Where are you going? I'm wondering about that.
They never stood a chance.
Okay, he ran off the map. I'll be darned. Well, thanks, game. I wasn't expecting that.
This open.
Okay, again, what I'm doing here, because there's bad guys down there in the center of the valley and towards the back, I kind of opened the door and then jumped away just to make sure I didn't get drilled. Okay, so there we go. 2 down, 2 to go.
Let's see what we have.
And I don't remember taking any gas here, so I noticed that my shields were kind of sparkly. All right, so we're going to go to the next one. That is, we don't want to do that. I'm going to save that one for the end. So I think what I'm going to do is go after that beacon. That is the hunter beacon. Nope. We'll go after this beacon. That's the hunter beacon that I just highlighted. The final beacon is what I call the skimmer beacon. Okay. The drive is a little longer here, but it's not so bad. Oh yeah, I got shield problems there.
This is gonna be fun.
Alright, Marines, off we go. Alright, let's just follow this path. Come down here, come across the bridge and make a hard left. And that'll take us right to the next spire. So basically what we're doing is we got to go to 4 spires to get enough intel to kind of get into the network and disable all the spires that are being created. There's like 48 of them or something like that. So that's the whole point of this particular mission. Well, first we got to disable all the spires, and then we got to get into that original door, and that puts us in the Nexus that we got to fight our way through and get to the command spire. And that's the one where we can take care of disabling the spire network, if you will. Okay, up there and the top is there is a jackal sniper or marksman. If we can take out this that guy right there, we have eliminated 1 wave. All right, there's 2 grunts down here, and I'm going to try to save one to get my shields back. All right, that's 1 down. And hopefully my Marine buddies won't take them out. There we go. Alright, good. I got my shields back. Another interesting glitch in the campaign is sometimes when they are in that shock state and you melee them, you don't get your shields back. You actually get your shields dropped because you pick up some of that shock, which is another irritating factor. So you have to be a little careful with that. So what I try to do is I'll try to freeze them with the dynamo grenade and then wait until the effects wear off before I try to melee. Okay, we got 2 hunters down here. And as it turns out, whoa, I did not take out that sniper. I thought I did. Okay, well, he's done. All right, we got to take the 2 hunters out. And you can launch these guys, but if they're still alive, you don't get credit for clearing the area. Ow, darn it, that was terrible. All right, again, try to take this Phantom out. And that will take care of the next wave coming in. And that was just 2 shots on the scorpion gun. So now we got a couple of grunts left, and we got these 2 hunters, and that's about it. So just don't. Oh, and one of them's down already. I just saw one of them go down. It takes about 3 or 4 shots from the cannon to take them out from the scorpion gun. I'm seeing if he's around. Well, I don't know. Alright, I think I got the 2 hunters. I'm going to go ahead and use that last grunt there to get my shields back if I took any gas. Whoops. Oh yeah, I needed that. I could hear my shields coming back.
Coast clear, Chief.
Okay, so I did get that. I think I actually launched that second hunter, but it counted.
Give me a second.
Okay, so we got 3 down and 1 to go. And the next one up will be the skimmer spire, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. Because the position that I want to use to fire on the bad guys requires me to take out some bad guys before I can actually work on the spire. If that makes any sense. We'll see that. Okay. And the other thing is that we have to go buy a skimmer boss, and I don't want to engage that guy. So this is the other reason that I'm going to take the route that I take.
I've got your warthog on the way. Keep it in one piece, huh?
And I can't emphasize enough the fact that it really helps to take out or to establish these forward operating bases. It really makes this particular mission real easy. Well, let's put it this way. It makes it doable. Because if you had to travel by ground or even getting a Banshee by air, the chances of success diminish greatly. Okay, so we're off to the skimmer spire. All right,
We're in range of a high-value target.
yeah, well, I'm going to bypass him. So we're going to come up
I don't
here.
know much about these guys, but that never stopped you before, right?
I'm going to be a little careful of Banshees as well. Ease on up. Now I could have a Brute Chieftain or an Elite and some Grunts and Shielded Jackals. And when I came up here, I said, oh, there's nobody here. Well, no. Unfortunately, here they come. You can hear them. You can hear the Phantom coming in. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Alright, just get out of the way of the fire. Unfortunately, oh, somebody went flying. That's probably one of the gunners. Or maybe an Elite. I don't know. But anyway, I think we're going to have to deal with somebody up here. I think. I'm not sure. Just a grunt or two. Ah, darn it. These daggone disruptors. Alright, grunt. Whoops. Whoops, and there's it looks like a brute back there too. Alright, somebody just, oh, and there's a Banshee, you son of a gun. Alright, it looks to me like I got somebody way in the back there. Okay, yeah, there he goes. I think I'm clear to go after the grunt. Oh.
Call from Stan Bridge.
I don't know if you. I wonder if you'll hear that. I'm getting a spam risk phone call right now. All right, so that takes care of these guys. And now I'm going to come down and position myself so that I can take out most of the banished, and they're mostly skimmers. There's a couple of ghosts down there. I don't need to be this high. But I should come down a little bit further. And this is why I went ahead and took the trouble of clearing that area out behind me. This gives me a great vantage point to take a lot of these guys out from distance. There's a couple skimmers down there. There's actually 3 of them, I think. I didn't jump high enough. Okay, I think is there one more? Whoop! That skimmers on a LASO difficulty can have rocket launchers, so you got to be a little careful. I'm not sure where he was at, but I think I took him. Yeah, I got somebody flying. Okay. So now it's a matter of taking out the bad guys, the skimmers and the stuff. I don't know if I couldn't remember whether or not there was a sniper on this spire, but I figured, well, it never hurts to fire up there where the sniper usually is. Okay, got another one. Okay, I see a ghost down there. I think I got him. Or if I didn't get him before, I got him that time. Somebody else went flying. So if we can take care of the majority, the majority of the banish from up here, it makes it easier when we get down and get a little closer, and there's a lot less of a chance for surprises. So now I'm looking around, seeing if there's anybody else I can take out from distance. No. Okay, I think it's time to go down and take a closer look. Now off to the right there is a not quite a cave, but there's an area, sort of a carved out area, forerunner area, where there are several skimmers. I just took one of them out. Several skimmers and an elite and a couple of jackals. So we have to be mindful of that. Sometimes the skimmers will come out, so you got to be careful of that. But for now, I don't see any poking their heads out, so for now I'll go up closer to the spire. I think I heard something, that's why I was looking back. Alright, there's an elite. There's another skimmer. Oh, I don't know how I missed him. Got him that time. Alright, so we need to get that elite out from cover. Oh, I just got him. How about that? Oh, here comes another one. And I just got him because I saw his sword go flying. So they were off to the left. Coming in from the left. Now I'm hearing rocket launchers behind me, and I think my Marines are probably engaging those guys in that cave area or whatever it is. That's why I'm looking back just to see if any of the yeah, that's what they're doing. They're engaging the skimmers and stuff from the back. See if I can give them a hand here. Whoops. Yeah, I can see 2 of them back there. And I think I might have to clear that area to be able to get into the spire, so I figure, well, why not? Why not go and do it now? So it looks like I got the, oh, there was one more. So it looks like I've got all the skimmers, and there's the elite in the back and the shielded jackal. Got to be careful of the, I'm pretty sure I got the elite. Be careful of the grenades. And there's the other shielded jackal. And that takes care of that, I believe. And there is a Spartan core right there. See, I got in an earlier run. Okay, switch back to my sword. I'm using a grappling hook. I got a bad feeling that I might be into a soft lock again. But I think that was an elite that yeah, that was an elite that was kind of I launched and kind of came back, and I just took him out again. So okay, that's the 4 spires.
Did it. We actually did it. Not that I thought we would. It's just, it's nothing.
Now we've got to go back to where we started, and so we can get into the door, and that would take us to the Nexus.
Let's head back to the
And when I did my original run, I actually had already cleared that forward operating base, which I really didn't need this time. And I dropped down to about where I'm at now, and I was clearing out these guys, figuring, okay, I got to clear everybody out. And it dawned on me after a couple of minutes that, well, let me try something. And I selected the sequence waypoint itself, and it put me all the way on the other side of the bridge, and I didn't have to deal with clearing everybody out and opening the bridge and dealing with the 2 hunters that drop in. And I thought, well, that's a nice little skip. Well, guess what? Here I am not being able to do that. So what I have to do now in this version of the run, and this is 2.0, this is after the update. So anybody that's considering doing it now, you've got to clear this whole area, including the 2 hunters that drop in, including the 3 berserkers that are inside that building that I'm looking at now, that are guarding the bridge controls. But if you hadn't seen it hadn't noticed it before, the first thing I did was I took out the brute sniper that was in that little sniper tower. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next few minutes here, is clearing this entire area out. And I was kind of grumbling a little bit because I was hoping to see that nice little skip. And that's actually why I'm doing this walkthrough, for this very reason, that this is different. This is different than the original one. There is no skip, allowing you to get to the other side and not having to deal with a bunch of bad guys. You have to kind of slug it out. So that's what we're doing. We're slugging it out. And because there's so much cover down here, I'm not a card counter, so I just shoot at what I see. Some of these guys are hidden pretty good. Oh, there goes a brute flying. That's a nice thing about the Scorpion gun, which also can be a pain, is that splash damage will send these guys flying. They will launch. Alright, I'm just, like I said, I see somebody, I fire at him. So when I think that I basically cleared most of the area, or I think I've got everybody. Now down here on the right there is a shielded jackal, and there might be a grunt or 2 down there with him, but oh, then there's an elite. Darn it. I don't know if I got the elite or I just pushed him back. Sent something flying, but I don't think it was a bad guy. So I was going to use this jackal here as a means to get my shields back. that was close. Alright, so obviously there's a grunt down there. Not anymore. Okay. So I think I've cleared out enough to get up to the sniper tower, which also has the controls for the gate. And I think we have to drop the gate and move forward enough to get the I hate turn it out of nowhere. Jackal sniper. Okay, got him. Let's see if there's anybody else down there. Well, there are three, well, which I was about to find out, but there are 3 brute berserkers down there along with a grunt or 2. And that was a grunt on the outside, I think. I think I just sent somebody else flying. Okay, I'm going to open the gate. I thought I heard a grunt. That's why I'm looking around here. I could have sworn I heard a grunt. Yep, there he is. Little bugger. Oh, I needed my shields back. Okay. So what we got to do here is now advance a little to get the hunters to spawn or drop in, if you will. Whoops, I didn't go far enough. Oh, here they come. It's time to get out of Dodge. Get the heck out of Dodge. Alright, I'm going to take these guys out from distance. Or I'm going to try to anyway. Darn it, I just killed a rock. That might, I'm not sure whether I took him out. We'll have to wait and see if he comes back. Whoops. That was not a good shot. There we go. Okay, now he goes flying. And flying some more.
We could use an LZ in this region.
Yeah, well, that's a little ex post facto. Alright, I just sent him flying way up the path. I don't know if you can see that or not. Alright. And there's the second one. I might have just launched him into the abyss, if you will. Yep. That little sign there tells me that I've cleared the area and it's time to go ahead and open the bridge. I wasn't quite sure where the bridge controls were. That was a grunt, I believe. But I also heard that, I think that was an elite that I heard. Alright, so that is just for the gate. What we see there. Making sure there's nobody around behind me. I spent too much time on this mission to die now. Oh crap. Darn, the hunter survived. He's coming back. Yeah. Enter the command spire. I know what I'm supposed to do. Okay, where is the hunter? I launched that guy almost all the way up to the first tower and he came back. And I don't see him. So I'm not really sure where he's at. So one of the reasons this mission took a little longer than I would have liked. I'm being extra careful here. Grumbling all the while about the skip that I couldn't take. There he is. I think I got him that time. Or he's behind, right behind that those containers or whatever the heck those things are, part of the fence maybe. All right. Yeah, he's toast. He's toast. Oh, and there's another grunt. See how I waited until the effects of the grenade wore off? Okay. So I actually thought the controls were out here, but nope. I'm pretty sure now they're in. Yeah, they're inside the building. And this is where I went, oh crap. Oh, and here comes another one. All right. So, okay, there were two. I wasn't sure there were two or three. Oh, geez. Just when you think it's safe to go in the water. All right, I think that finally clears the building. And let's get the bridge down. All right, and we want to haul it across as fast as we can here. So switch to the sword and grapple across, because there'll be a phantom coming in with a couple of elites and some supporting cast. And what we want to do, you can hear it right there, what we want to do is we want to get back to where we actually started the mission, because that's a pretty safe spot to work on these guys. Right back here. I want to make sure. Now I switched over to my threat sensor there. So I believe it's 2 elites and a supporting cast of maybe a couple, 3 grunts. Oh, it looks like there might be 3 elites. I might have gotten him that time. Nope. Still got an elite and a grunt. Alright, I think if I aim a little left. Got somebody there. And I'm pretty sure I just took the elite out. Let's see what we got left here. Okay, there's a grunt way back there. That's it. Okay, we're done. Now we just need to open the door and enter the area here and go into the Nexus, which is the next mission. And I did notice that in that mission that I ran to get back to Silent Auditorium, that there really wasn't any difference in the 2.0 version versus the original. So anyway, I hope this helps you in your quest for the sequence on Mythic LASO difficulty, Legendary All Skulls on. No deaths, no saves, quits, and resumes. I wish I could have shown you the skip, but it no longer exists as far as I can see. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Old and Aki signing off. Take care, everybody.